for the AFC Championship, and the road to a Super Bowl goes through New York. It's the reigning AFC champs and the Jets. All that and more coming up next on EA Sports.
It's the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. No bigger stage than this one. Sold out MetLife Stadium, located just outside of New York City. Straight ahead, a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl. And it should be a great one, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the New York Jets. Hello, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The postseason continuing here on EA Sports. And, man, it is electric in here, and it should be conference championship time.
I don't know about you, but my butterflies in my stomach, they have iron wings in this one. And every guy I've ever talked to has all said the same thing. This game, the conference championship game, may have more intensity than even the Super Bowl because you know what the stakes are. You're trying so hard to get to the big game that this is the one that's the real challenge.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Here's the Chiefs offense for their first possession, and it's Patrick Mahomes at quarterback.
And we can talk all we want about football being a team game and leaning on different parts and aspects in order to get it done. And that's entirely true during the regular season. Some weeks it's the defense, the special teams, running the football. But in the playoffs, all the pressure reverts to the quarterback, and he has to play well and play at a really high level in order for his team to win.
They'll start the drive here with Pacheco. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Now Mahomes. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. Pitch and catch there good for 13. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. They go play fake. Mahomes. Blitz coming, and down he goes. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Well, on that punt, we've got a man shaken up. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. Good starting position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Baker. He gets it to Baldwin. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Operating from the gun. Baker. He finds his man. Complete. That's Dawson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. They're going to hurry back to the line now. This is complete. It's Baldwin. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That's good for a 1st down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Pretty effective run there. Now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality.
And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Jets are on the board first here in this AFC Championship game. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. So that drive spanned 5 plays, and the capper that put it in the end zone, a run of 8 yards. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. To throw, it's Mahomes. And this is caught. It's Brown. And all the way down to the 29. A big play there for KC. 49 yards.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Perfect example of the kind of attitude you have to play defensive back in the NFL. You want to be the only defender around, and you want them to challenge you. And on that play, he came through.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
And that is incomplete.
Ahmad Gardner bringing the sauce on that breakup.
So on 4th down, Mahomes off, Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal. It'll be a 47-yard attempt from the left hash. Butker's kick here is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
That's complete to Slayton. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that will bring up 2nd down. That's probably as simple of a throw as he'll have all game.
And good for everyone. Good for his completion percentage, good for the receptions for the receivers. But you know how they work on that. They have footballs with no laces. So as soon as you get the snap, you're just throwing the football. All right, you're not trying to find the laces and grip it a certain way. That takes time. Just get the ball and throw it. So that's how they practice it all the time now, too.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 38. Up the middle they go. It's Rhodes. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, and then the defense rallying quickly after that broken tackle.
2nd down and 4.
Operating from the gun. Baker got his man complete over the middle. It's Marshall. Tally that is catch number 1 for him in this AFC championship. It's a 1st down. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Rhodes, and he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 8. Wide open receiver complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. A 22-yard touchdown grab.
And the Jets are able to add on to that lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11. So the drive there took 6 plays, and it's finished off by a New York Jets touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
And out come the Chiefs now. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Mahomes now to throw. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. And And the Jets D, they call on a couple extra defensive backs on third. Throwing now is Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up fourth down.
Here's Tommy Townsend now,
as he'll punt it away for the second time.
After one, a 14-3 ball game. Second quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here, as they'll start with a 1st and 10 at their own 20. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Baker got a man, and it's Baldwin again. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Back to throw. Baker. It's caught. Baldwin. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. Again, he'll drop to throw. This one is Slayton over the middle. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. They'll look to throw again. He finds his man, complete. That's Dawson. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
This offense is looking very comfortable here in this first half. Very relaxed, very smooth, very efficient. No wasted motions. Things are definitely going their way, and they continue to move the ball downfield.
It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
He'll try again.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the Jets continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead.
So that a 7-play, 80-yard drive. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Chiefs ready to rock again on offense. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line after the loss to start out. Here's 2nd and 11. They go play action. Now Mahomes. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. Now here's Mahomes. Able to find Gray here. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. That'll give him 8 that time, and it'll be 4th down. Here's the Chiefs punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Jets will take over. New York's offense back out there and set to go. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave them trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
Gonna look deep for Wilson. Left sideline, a dive, and it looks like he's got it. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. It's a big play there for the Jets on third down. 41 yards. On first down, Rhodes. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply the offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And he is going to have a Jets first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on third down and 5. Operating from the gun, Baker. He finds his man, complete. It's Baldwin. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
And these two hooked up on a nice gain to play before, and I always admire play callers that see a play that works and go right back to it, so they went right back to him. The reward, they're set up with first and goal.
Let's go now.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
Definitely an important sequence here for this defense. They've had their share of struggles in this first half. They just cannot afford to give up another touchdown here.
On second and goal, they'll give it to him again. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's third and goal.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a third time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great effort there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Jets are able to add on to their first half lead. Extra point right down the middle. And a rout is on here in this first half. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Chiefs going to go back on offense one final time in his first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The throw here right sideline falls incomplete. Second and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. That's complete. Left side to Worthy. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Working from the gun, Mahomes. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Nice third down conversion and even 20 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. And again, it's Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Worthy. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. In need of only about the length of the football here on second down. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Here's Mahomes to throw. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Butker's kick here is good, and that will do it for this first half.
So we come upon halftime in the AFC title game, as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Yeah, who has time for a halftime show with a trip to the Super Bowl on the line? Let's get back to it. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And I think here with the lead, CD, they have to resist that temptation of kind of looking ahead. Would you agree?
Absolutely, I would agree, because they know the stakes. They know the winner of this game goes to the Super Bowl. And this one, it's far from over. They were the better team in the first half, but they do know that they're facing their toughest opponent of the year, and they've got to be prepared for them to fight it out all the way and add a few extra wrinkles in the second half as well. They need to stay on guard.
2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. Looking to throw. Baker. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Chris Jones busting through to get him for a loss of 6. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Back to throw. Baker. He finds his man. Complete. That's Baldwin. And the officials here going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field. 3rd and 4. Operating from the gun. Baker escaping the pressure right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. So 1st and 10. And if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw. Baker. Caught. It's Wilson. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Second catch of this AFC title game, but he's got a first down.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Baker buying time to his left. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Jets take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll push the lead up to 29 now. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2. On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. This now a 3rd and 4. Mahomes going to throw. That is caught. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Now Mahomes.
A throw right side taken in by the tight end Gray.
And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
From midfield, here's Mahomes.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Chiefs first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. Headed straight, it's Pacheco.
And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. To throw, it's Mahomes.
Throw over the middle, caught by the tight end Gray.
And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. From the gun, it's Mahomes.
Looking for Gray and finding him once again.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
Noah Gray.
From 6 yards away.
And the Chiefs are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And that'll cut the lead down now to 22. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
And New York set to take the field.
Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10.
And he's taken down, a Chiefs sack. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. Operating from the gun, Baker. He gets it to Baldwin. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
From the gun on 3rd down, Baker.
This one deep for Wilson.
It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York.
Garrett Wilson.
66 yards as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. The try here for the extra point. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive.
And Garrett Wilson capped things off with a touchdown grab.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
And now here comes Kansas City.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo, and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. One quarter remains for the right to go on to the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. The Chiefs on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 7. Throwing now is Mahomes.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Now Mahomes got to have this one. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth. Mahomes now to throw.
Running the slant. Gray with it.
It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be second down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards, a 12-yard loss, and it brings up third. And they'll send the tight end in motion. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted.
Picked off by Pat Surtain.
This spot in the fourth quarter with that deficit had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to run the football a little bit, try and get them out of it. But as you noted, this time of the game, this point on the clock, had to throw it.
He finds his man, complete. It's Dawson. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. They'll look to throw now on first down. He finds his man, complete. It's Dawson, and he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. A great play there. Saving his best for the playoffs with his third touchdown of the game.
And the Jets are closing in on a Super Bowl berth now as they extend their fourth quarter lead.
And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the fourth. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Oh, a good return up past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
And their dream of a Super Bowl berth so close 3 quarters ago, but obviously starting to slip away if it hasn't already. They need points here and in a hurry.
A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Now here's Mahomes. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
They'll set up a throw.
They'll set up the screen to Pacheco.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. This will be spotted just shy of midfield, a 59-yard attempt. Butker's kick here is good, and they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
New York set to take the field.
Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. but we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Looking to throw. Baker. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Back to throw. Baker. He finds his man. Complete. That's Dawson. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And that one goes incomplete on the drop. That's one he definitely normally catches. 4th down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That's to his running back. Complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Facing a 4th down, they come away with 18 yards and the first down conversion.
Let's go.
Up the middle they go. Rhodes. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. He finds his man. Complete. That's Rhodes. Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Gets it quickly out to Marshall.
What a methodical drive this is turning out to be. That time 9 yards, and the sticks move again.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You just go ahead and play.
And the Jets are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided.
Here we go.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Now the try here for the point after. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So that drive, 12 plays in length, and it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. KC's offense ready to take over. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Here's Mahomes to throw.
On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's 2nd down.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. This is caught. It's Brown. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 40.
It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Kansas City.
Easy.
Mahomes going to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
at the 40-yard line.
And again, it's Mahomes.
And this pass caught by Gray.
And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown.
Noah Gray.
With his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Chiefs get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Extra point by Butker is on target.
As they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Back on offense, New York gets set to take over. Well, they don't need to score here, that's for sure. They could just kneel it. They've got the huge lead late fourth quarter, but we'll see how they're feeling, Charles.
Yeah, we all know people out there who like to use every second of the clock, no matter what the score. And we know they don't need the points. They've scored in abundance already. Let's find out how they want to finish this ball game.
Well, there's absolutely been no stopping this offense today. They already have the big lead, obviously. Here in the fourth quarter, they could coast to the end, but right now they're not passing up any chances to put up some garbage time yardage.
And, partner, why would they? Because who knows the next time you'll be playing as well as you have today. When you're in that zone, you go ahead and take full advantage of it. You don't worry about your opponent. You just worry about what you're doing.
Well, the Lombardi Trophy would be nice to hoist. They have to hold off for that for a little bit. Right now, the Lamar Hunt has to feel good to hold.
Oh, it's got to feel great for them. And remember, Lamar Hunt helped create the American Football League, which became, of course, in most part, the American Football Conference. And he's the one who gave us the name Super Bowl.
And that'll close the books on the conference championship. For Charles Davis, myself, Brandon Gaudin, and our entire crew, we'll talk to you in 2 weeks from the Super Bowl.